So today I want to give you a kind of like a what's in my cabinet tour. What do I have that's Bravenly? First off, as you probably know, listening to my videos from the last week or so, gold is my favorite product. And so that is sitting on my island, so I don't forget to take it in the morning. And next to that, I have my other capsules that I take, and those are typically in that cabinet right there next to my microwave. And I take them out and put them in this little cup in the morning, put them on the counter again, so I don't forget to take them. So in there I have my Ignite, and I have my Adapt, which is the mushrooms, and I have a Burn. Then I come over here next to my refrigerator. There's the refrigerator. And on the counter, usually they're stacked up more like that, I have my other supplements. When I first started Bravenly, anything that was in powder form came in a bulk bag. And that was very hard to store. They fell over and they didn't store neatly. I found these little containers, and I think they were like 2 for $10 or $11. And I started putting my stuff in there. That way I could stack them up on the counter and they didn't take up as much space. They were neat and tidy and all that good stuff. So in here I have my Fit Fuel, and when it's full, it's about a half a bag. So I have my other half bag stored down here in this cupboard. There we go. I have that down here, and so in another week or so, I'll be emptying that bag out and putting it in. And then down here also, I have my Hydrate, just because I'm out of those containers, and so that's the best way to do that. So I have my Fit Fuel. I have my Rush. This one happens to be the apple. It only comes in the loose powder. It does not come in the tubes because it's a limited, and they don't make it right now. So that's in there. It's really not powdery so much because in Florida, the humidity tends to wreak havoc on it. So for me personally, this is easier to get out. I can just grab chunks and drop in my water rather than trying to cut open a bag that it's stuck to, and it's not easy. I have my Gold, and then I have my Balance. And I just take the labels off the bags and tape them on. I didn't do that when I first started. So I have my Brew Extreme. So when I open my next bag, that's going to get swapped out. And I don't use it all the time, but I have my Drift. Drift is a great product. I usually don't have trouble getting to sleep. But if you are having trouble getting to sleep, the Drift is amazing. Usually within 10-15 minutes after drinking a cup of this hot cocoa, I'm ready for La Land. So going back to the powders versus the pre-measured tubes, Bravenly prices them out the same. You get the same number of servings, whether it's in a loose powder or the pre-measured tubes. The tubes are great when you're traveling, my personal opinion. The tubes are amazing when you're traveling. You can throw them in your suitcase. You have to worry about the bag popping open and leaking powder all over the place. If you, especially with the Rush, if you like it a little stronger or a little less strong, a little weaker, having the loose powder is good because you can adjust that a little bit better. So when I go to the gym, I make a Rush and I put it in a 40-ounce bottle, and I'll sometimes add a Hydrate with it, but I can adjust the potency of that because it's the loose powder and I don't waste a partial tube by not using it all. So anyway, that's my pantry, my stash of Bravenly. If you'd like any other ideas on what to do with your stash, let me know. I'll be glad to talk to you. Have a great day.